Greetings to all you beautiful people out there. So, PUBG is getting the new update 14.1. It's coming live tomorrow. It's been for a week now on the public test servers, but unfortunately I haven't been able to schedule myself there, so I don't have any included clips from that this time. I'll try to do better next time. But let's see, there are some, I would say, major changes, even though content-wise there's nothing huge like new map coming or anything like that. But as the picture already suggests, there's some new experiences waiting for you. But let's start with the highlights. TAEGO. There has been quite a lot now changes to the map itself. All these circled and colored areas are getting updates, mainly places like above here. This has been quite a death field. Basically no proper covers, nothing like that to get you through that, unless you have a pony coop or something like that that just gets you faster through there. Now they are reworking the terrain. For example, these red lines on the shoreline, they have been adjusted. These blue rocks here, they have been removed, all that sort of stuff, which I went through them all, and I would say it should make, at least on paper, the TAEGO experience much more smooth. As for now, there has been areas that are balanced, areas that are way too easy to push, and areas that are quite literally death sentences. So this should even it out, at least a bit. I'm eager to see that in action. I'm honestly a bit sad that I haven't had the time to investigate it already, but hey, it's already tomorrow, so yeah. Also, there's new error space coming to the TAEGO. These circles that appear on the minimap and so will include map-specific weapons and items from other maps, meaning that basically you can, well, in this map you could land for the school and you could find Panzerfaust or something like C4, anything like that, or QBZ, QBU. Imagine QB combo in TAEGO. That should be quite lethal. So yeah, these are definitely worth checking out, and they will be stationary throughout the map, so it's pretty much advised to just head on there as soon as possible if you want to get your hands on the experience. Also, there's gonna be breakable pots. Those are gonna be like kind of the same idea that Paramo has with the loot crates with the blue canvas on them. So you can break them. You can break them even with your fists, and you can get some loot from inside. So yeah, free loot, always nice. Plus, I like the Zelda reference here. Imagine just taking your machete out and going full rampage on the pots like Link would do. That's gotta be quality content, I tell you. And then there's changes to the Compact Battle Royale and UI for that. Now there's gonna be, if you're able to go to the Compact Arena, there's gonna be wait time 3 seconds for you before you can exit the lobby. so you won't accidentally just exit the game while you can still respawn. Also, the names of the players waiting for the comeback arena are highlighted, and yeah, it's gonna make it easier for you to spot that, hey, I might actually get back to the game. Also, TAEGO's vehicles have received a balance update. I'm sad to see that the pony coupe will be slower, both a normal and boost, but to be honest, it was a bit too much of a rocket, especially when you were just boosting along on the hillsides and woods and just going like 150 between the trees. It was crazy fun, but still it was crazy. Also, the Porter got nerfed a bit. It won't go 130 anymore. It's gonna be less than 120, which is completely fine by me because, well, it's a Porter, transporter, like huge car, and you were going 130 with that in woods. You serious? That's like, that's more deadly than going to a battle royale arena. So yeah. Then there's gonna be lever penalty. The lever penalty will be applied to players who died and qualified for the comeback arena, comeback battle royale, but choose to leave before it starting. And I think it's fine because you're still in the game while you're dead and waiting for the comeback. So yeah. Also, they have been visiting ERANGEL, and most of all in Pochinki. As you can see, here's the church that we know, right above the city. They have redone it completely. The roof will be inaccessible because, well, it was a bit too easy place to snipe from here to the 2-story, 3-story buildings roofs that were there just to get you some advantage in the city. And then there was this one place that could snipe all those places. So yeah, you won't be able to go there, but you will be able to visit down under. There's gonna be a secret room without any key underneath the chapel. So yeah, definitely I think it's worth checking out. And there should be well, loot. Well, they didn't define whether it's gonna be a high density loot place or not. Of course, it's always fun when you have those like Vikendi caves and all that crazy stuff going on, but honestly I think it should just be basic loot with no great weapons or anything like that, because yeah, it just breaks the game too often. Also, they have updated the terrain around Pochinki. There's waterway, added cover, fences, and fixed terrain height, which is great because there was just too much of field around it, and if you didn't get the vehicle from the Pochinki, well, you were left running on the open ground, and well, that's a death sentence there also. Then there's some Halloween updates. There's gonna be Halloween themed weather with unique moon color, fog in certain areas. From the promotional picture here, I think this might be actually fun weather system. It's gonna be 30% Halloween, 50% clear, and 20% cloudy, the chances. Also, these decorations, these have been added to key places, not everywhere. They are gonna be like in school, hospital, like places like that. So not every small compound will be Halloween spammed. Don't worry. Also, care package smoke color will be changed, but that applies only to the normal care package. The flare gun doesn't include in this one. And here you can see also the initial starting island will be themed around Halloween. So yeah, even though it's not game changing or anything, I think it's nice. It takes us away from the original Battle Royale idea, from the more dramatic setting of the mood and all that. That's initially been there with PUBG, but well, basically this is what community nowadays wants. We want colorful skins, we want goofing around, all that sort of stuff. And I've accustomed to it and I don't mind it. Actually, sometimes I even like it. So yeah, it's good by me. Then there's the new carry system. This will help you save your teammate from very difficult spots sometimes. You will be able to pick up any downed player that's not using self-AAD or the, well, anyone's not resurrecting them. So basically, if you have a teammate in a tight spot downed, you can take him or her and carry to safety and rest there. Also, you can be a bit of a troll and pick up enemies and carry them to different places. And well, your actions are limited. If you're being the one who's being carried, well, you can spot for your friend here, but only with limited visibility to the direction the carrier will aim you. Also, your bleeding will be lowered, and you will be usable as a meat shield against enemies. So basically, enemy tries to knock you off with a shotgun, you outplay them, you take him as a meat shield and attack his friends. So they gotta decide, will they be sacrifice their friend with friendly fire, or will they just try to handle the situation some way more smarter? So yeah, it's gonna be real nice addition, and I like the idea that they didn't limit to your teammates only, but you can also carry your enemies. You as a carrier, you can't aim down sights, you can only use hip fire, you can't use throw balls, you can't use healing items, no balloons, no parachutes. You can go to swim, but the one you're carrying will be uncarried and drown. So yeah, it is limited what you can do, and also you will move more slowly, which makes sense. You can't also climb, jump, sprint or anything like that, so you just gotta walk slowly. Then let's see. Also, you can't use Panzer Faust or anything like that. Then the next thing. This gives me small pain, because currently we have in normal queues we have ERANGEL, Miramar, Sanhok, Vikendi, Karakin, and in ranked there's ERANGEL, Miramar, Sanhok, Vikendi. And regarding this, there's some good news and bad news. let's start with the bad news. Weekendy is going away. It will be available to be played only in custom matches. So yeah, there goes my Weekendy once again. Well, something that's in between, Karakin, will be removed from the game. Well, some days I like to play there, but it's just too small and generally I don't like it that much, so yeah, it's fun. Those two will be replaced in public matches by TAEGO and Paramo. TAEGO finally coming off from the own queue, which will help with the queues at least a bit, and well, Paramo, well, it's been set aside for a while now, so it's time to come back. So yeah, fine by me. And this is for the normal queues. For ranked, well, obviously Weekendy will be leaving there, but also Sanok will leave the ranked queue, something that the player base, the community has been asking for so long. These will be replaced by TAEGO, which makes sense, and Paramo, which I'm not sure makes sense, because people argued about Sanok in ranked in esports in everything because it's so small. It's against the normal experience. If you make a baseline of normal with ERANGEL for PUBG, which is the classic nostalgic map for basically most of the community nowadays, Paramo it's tiny. It will be limited to 32 players to compensate for the size, but still, I'm not sure about that. I'm not going out there with pitchforks and all that, not at least yet, but let's say I'm cautious about this choice. It could work out, yeah, but we'll see. Well, TAEGO will be 64 players as you would expect, and item spawn will be the same as in normal matches, which makes sense, which got me initially a bit worried when I heard TAEGO was going to ranked, because there's already so thick loot that I was thinking how much more can there be, but yeah, it's gonna be the same. So the TAEGO you've been used to experience will be the same that you play in ranked. And only pony coops will be spawned in garages. Then in Paramo, well, it will be the 32 players. There's 7 phases of blue zone. In normal matches there will be Puggy, and in ranked you can find Romy, which is the pickup for Sanok. So yeah, you will be able to transport yourself around there more easily. Well, ranked season 13 ends. You will get the rewards that you deserved, that you won during this season, and ranked season 14 will start. Basically nothing exceptional here. Comeback battle royale in ranked. If you kill player in comeback battle royale, it will be a kill, like it should be. So yeah, makes sense. And well, team placements are calculated the same way as long as the spectate system works the same way. This means players who are alive and participating in comeback battle royale can be spectated by their dead teammates. Then there's a new progressive weapon skin. It's Trick or Treat, M416. So they are going full out with this Halloween theme here. And well, the chances of you getting one will be once again slim to none. But best of luck to all of you. Hopefully you will get it. There's a lot of stuff to drop there. Then let's see, there was lobby will be themed accordingly, also with background music. Actually, I'm interested to hear that one. So yeah, definitely gonna check that tomorrow. Then there's some update for the nameplate, because currently it has been stuffed with your emblem, nickname, level, medals, all those. Those will be displayed delayed. So if you have one of those nice animated nameplates, it will actually show off it first, and then it will show these added things, and also the font size is reduced also. I think there was 2 alsos there. Anyway, there are key guides for example motorcycle lean back, which is good because there are new players coming on all the time. Then the DirectX 12 version, it may enhance performance, but as it's experimental, it might not be as stable as DirectX 11. So if you want those few frames with added chance of crashing the game, well, there's your chance. And just check that your GPU and GPU driver are supported. Then some small quality of life improvements for store and replay system. Well, as usual, the old recordings won't work. Then there's some new skins coming. These actually look kind of fun, especially that one. I want that one. That one, it's cool. I want it. Not sure if I'm gonna use it, but I want it. And then there's some bug fixes. And what I went through this, there's nothing like major. So yeah, the game's in pretty healthy state currently, and only minor glitches have been happening. And well, there were some general bugs in ERANGEL in TAEGO, and those are being fixed. Well, this is all the information here, so not sure what all those are, but anyways, it's also always a good thing. Then there was some item skin clippings, all those, so yeah, pretty solid update, I would say. Of course, new content is always great, but we get new feature which actually could lead to some game-changing experiences when you start carrying around your teammates or enemies. So be sure to remember that feature when you're next tomorrow jumping into the battlefields. Okay, that's all for now. Thank you for tuning in, and stay beautiful.